great day. This is Earl McCrae and our Sustain Stamina Saturday. And we're going to focus on another technique that I teach in my academy that allows my students to greatly enhance their ability of bringing their vibrational level from a level 7, which is our default, and making it elevated to that magic number 13. And the name of this mind game that I refer to is called the positive aspects. Positive aspects, positive aspects. And so the backdrop of this mind game is that whatever situation we have a choice to focus on the positive things that we learn from that situation or the negative. And by focusing on the positive aspect of even bad situations, because in every negative situation, we learn, we grow, we get better from it. And so by focusing on that growth opportunity, it shifts our experience from victim to empowerment, from desperation to triumph and learning and wisdom. So we're going to just play this game called the positive aspects, and it's very similar to the Rampage of appreciation, in that you just get going and you go on to a series of random thoughts. It's all conscious, just flow of conscious. And hopefully you guys, by me modeling this, you'll be able to apply it in your daily practice. So the positive aspects. So what I learned when I had to walk away from a $7,500 deal, where a buddy of mine was supposed to be renovating some properties, and the renovation ran over, and I kept giving him money, and then he put me in another place, and then another place had a septic issue, and the septic issue caused me to lose bookings. And by me losing bookings, I lost money. And when I brought it to his attention, he didn't want to fix the problem. So instead of me, fighting an uphill battle, I walked away from $7,000. The positive aspect of me having that experience is, now I understand. I can't take everybody at their word, and I have to be a lot more patient in looking at a situation and not forcing it. So my learning is that I no longer force situations. I no longer have a time clock on my decision making. I'm going to take as much time as I can to make a decision, and if the decision doesn't feel right, I'm not going to move forward on it. Positive aspects. I had another situation where I had a challenging student, and this student was always talking. He was always joking. He was always getting the last word, and the battles would ensue, and I would put him in lunch detention. And he would tell me he wasn't going to lunch detention. And I would tell him I was calling his mom. And he was telling me his mom doesn't care, his dad doesn't care. And then I would have to get the last word in by calling mom and getting a voicemail and writing it up. But what I learned now is that this child is really pretty smart. And not only is my goal to teach the math, but it's also to teach socialization, and also to teach that he can be a part of the larger community without being a distraction. So the learning for me is putting them not on blast in front of the class is not the solution, but grabbing them on a one-on-one, talking about what his flame of interest is, what his point of desire is, showing a genuine interest in things that have to do with him. Not necessarily the material of the class, but taking an interest in him as a person. That's where I think the learning, and that's what I think the breakthrough is going to be for me and that student. Positive aspect of me getting a property that was out of formula, over budget, and for the last 6 months has caused me to take good money and throw it after bad, because I've not been able to keep this place occupied. So I'm on a ego trip 8 months ago, and everything I touch turns to gold. So I thought. And my wife advised me, honey, slow down. You don't need to have 50 properties. Slow down. I said, no, I need a property every 2 months. I'm in acquisition mode. I'm feeling it. I'm in the zone. So I pick up 2 places in 3 months. And both places are really, really pushing it in terms of everything had to go well. Everything had to go right for everyone to make a profit. Well, again, me not allowing things to flow, me paddling upstream instead of putting the paddles down and letting the law of attraction bring things to me. Me having a timetable, me not listening to my wife or my inner self, me just making pressure moves caused unforced errors. In the last 12 months, I think I've profited 3 out of those 12 months. I've been hemorrhaging money. I've had strained relationships. I've had people extremely disappointed in me and kind of questioning personal integrity. It's been really a test. But what I've learned that you have to slow it down. Being mindful, prayer, study, meditation are good for business. You don't have to be the alpha male in the room. Seek good counsel. Listen twice as often as you speak. These are the things that make a difference. So as I conclude this rampage of positive aspects of challenging situations, I hope my modeling allows you to leverage this ability of pivoting the way you look at any challenging situation. Take care. God bless.